Prairie Who?
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, and the deer and the antelope play. Where there's so many creatures with all sorts of cool features, we can adventure here for millions of days. Home, home on the prairie.
Hey, so what animal do we want to check out today, then? Well, let's start with an animal that has prairie in its name.
I like it. Like a...
Prairie dog. Not a dog at all, really, but a cute, big old ground squirrel.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Or the prairie chicken. I love birds that can dance, and it can really put on a show.
Hey, if you want to bust a move with a cool bird, check out a prairie falcon. This fast-flying relative of the peregrine falcon actually hunts prairie chickens. Well, nobody's a better hunter than the crafty and wily prairie wolf, a.k.a. coyote. What about prairie rattlesnake? They eat a lot of prairie dogs and prairie voles.
Is there a prairie monkey?
A
Prairie chicken! This prairie chicken's looking really nervous. Something's bothering him.
This might be it. We're heading straight for some kind of meteorological event. It could be a thunderstorm, a blizzard, or a
twister!
Jimmy, take it off autopilot and get us out of here.
Too late!
The tornado has us! Whoa!
Twisters occur over hot, flat lands, a common phenomenon of the prairie habitat. The Tortuga's taking a beating.
Oh! We have no choice, everybody!
No! Don't even think it!
But we have to! Oh! The Twister has the Tortuga in its clutches.
Abandon control! To the garage! The Tortuga's too large to escape the grip of the Twister, but I think we can each take smaller, lighter, high-powered individual flying devices to get out. Let's go!
Let's meet up on the outside! I'm right behind you, bro. Whoa!
Ride out with maximum power!
How are we ever gonna find each other?
No one in sight. All right, then. First step of emergency wildcat protocol would dictate that I make contact. Calling all creatures. Not working. This must be because of interference or damage to the Tortuga's central communication system. I'll have to override with the emergency transponder to send an emergency message issuing a meeting point. Calling all wildcats. Let's join up with a prairie animal. That gives me an idea. Find a prairie rattlesnake at its sunning spot where this cool creature would be warming up after the storm. Let's all meet up there. Let's join up with a prairie animal. Find a prairie where this cool creature... Let's all meet up there.
Prairie what? He must mean prairie chicken. He would pick something that is advertising itself, and we all saw it fly through the Tortuga, so he knows we all know what it looks like. So it would be the most logical animal to pick. I've got to find a prairie chicken.
Prairie witch?
Find a prairie where this cool creature... Let's all meet up there.
Chris likes to climb, so he'll want to meet in a tree where a prairie monkey lives. So I have to search for a prairie monkey. Now I just have to find a tree.
Prairie where? Chris must have meant that goes for prairie dog, the most common animal and the most easy to find. That would be the most logical place to meet. All I have to do is go to the nearest prairie dog town, and everybody else will be there.
Prairie Who?
Oh, that's easy. My brother would go for an animal with an awesome creature power. Either a prairie wolf or a prairie falcon.
Emergency beacon has been sent, and I think I really nailed it with the meeting spot. A prairie rattlesnake is the perfect animal to find. On a stormy day, he lays out in the sun after the clouds pass to warm up. You can't miss him. Oh, I got the message. They'll all be here in no time. My plan is foolproof. So, prairie rattlesnakes are territorial, right? Yeah, in this area, there's only one in a square mile territory. So figuring where we've landed, everybody should be gravitating to the nearest rattlesnake, and that's you, right here.
Huh? A prairie chicken! And this is a lek. That means something exciting may be happening soon, because a lek is where a male prairie chicken does his dance display. I love bird dances! They are my favorite thing in the creature world. Am I the only one seeing this? That is some dance floor flair hidden under those feathers. That sound's called booming. He's bringing the boom. The female prairie chickens are attracted to the sound of the dancing prairie chicken. Chris said to meet at the prairie chicken. Where is everybody? Why aren't Chris, Martin, Jimmy, and Koki showing up?
Huh? Thousands and thousands of prairie dogs. But how come I'm the only human? Where are all the wild Kratts? What? What'd I do? If I remember this right, there can be millions of prairie dogs in one town, and they can cover 100 square miles. Martin, Chris, Aviva, and Jimmy could be anywhere out there. Maybe this isn't the best place to meet. Is every one of you gonna holler at me when I walk by?
Home, home on the prairie, where the falcon is flying so high, where the grass is so green and the air is so clean and there isn't a cloud in the sky. Incoming! Oh, there you are, Prairie Falcon. Almost as fast as your cousin, the peregrine, aren't you? Hey, prairie falcons are so similar to peregrine falcons. Maybe I can activate falcon powers using the peregrine falcon disc. And touching a prairie falcon. I don't know, Chris. Was it really such a good idea to meet up with a bird that can fly so fast and so far? Hey, wait up!
Huh. Gotta find a tree somewhere on the prairie. A tree! Huh? No prairie monkey. No signal. That's why I can't find any pictures of a prairie monkey. What does a prairie monkey look like anyway?
Huh. Ooh. Ah! All right, the prairie chicken uses the tall grass to hide in. Phew, that was a close one.
Hey,
Huh?
wait up! Aviva, you found the prairie falcon too.
No, I was waiting with the prairie chicken, and you and your prairie falcon scared him away.
Why were you waiting with a prairie chicken?
I think that's where Chris meant for us to meet up, but I could have got it wrong.
Me too. I just kind of guessed he meant for us to meet up at an animal with a really cool creature power, like a prairie falcon or a prairie wolf.
Have you tried the prairie wolf yet?
Not yet.
I guess that's next on our list.
Yeah, let's go find a prairie wolf.
Okay, is every one of you doing that? This is really starting to get to me. Yep. Oh no, now I'm doing it too. Yep. I gotta get out of here. Yep. Yep. Yep.
know, Aviva, prairie wolves, also known as coyotes, might be the smartest wild animal in North America.
They're that smart?
Yeah, 300 years ago, coyotes lived mainly out here on the prairies. But they are so intelligent and adaptable that they've spread all across North America. One could be living in your backyard and you wouldn't even know it.
Oh, I would know it.
No, you wouldn't.
Would too.
Not unless the coyote wanted you to know it.
Come on. Huh? Do you get the feeling we're being watched?
By a prairie wolf?
Huh? What? How long has that coyote been following us?
Hey, Aviva.
Don't even say it.
I told you.
I'm not listening.
So?
Okay, I admit it. Coyotes are obviously very smart.
He was tracking us that whole time we were talking about him. So he already kind of comes with a name. Tracker. He's a super prairie predator and can track down just about any animal out here.
Hey, if Tracker can track down any animal out here, then if we follow him, he'll eventually lead us to the mystery prairie animal that Chris was talking about.
I'm with you, Aviva. Tracker, you could be the key to bringing the Wild Kratts team back together.
Oh, I've been hanging with this prairie rattlesnake for about 2 hours now. I mean, how hard can it be to find a prairie rattlesnake? You just look for a big sunning rock, and boom, there's a rattlesnake. Where is everybody? What's that? Oh, it has markings like a rattlesnake, but not a blocky head. Uh-oh, it's a prairie king snake, immune to rattlesnake venom and a predator of rattlesnakes.
Whoa! Look at all those little ground squirrels.
You're right, Aviva. They are a kind of ground squirrel. Popular name, prairie dog. One of the largest ground squirrels in North America. A prairie dog town can be huge. The biggest one ever was 25,000 square miles wide and home to 400 million prairie dogs.
That's a lot of meals for a coyote. Hey, where is our coyote?
I don't know. He was here just a minute ago. Do you hear that? That's the jump yip, a prairie dog's warning call. So that means... There! Wait, that's not a coyote. That's a coqui.
Yep.
What's she doing?
A jump yip. But I have no idea why.
All the prairie dogs are wondering too.
Yep.
There's Tracker. See how smart coyotes are? He's using Coqui as a decoy. While all the prairie dogs are distracted by Coqui, our coyote is sneaking up on lunch.
Koki, what were you doing? Koki,
I was in some kind of prairie dog trance. It was like those sounds,
The jump yips?
yeah, were contagious. I couldn't stop jump yipping. Let's get out of here before they start jump yipping again.
Huh?
what were you doing wandering around in Prairie Dog Town anyway?
Well, Chris said meet at the prairie dogs, didn't he? They're the most common animal. That's why you're here, right?
Well, actually, I started at the Prairie Chicken
And I was chasing a prairie falcon around at first.
until we joined up with this Prairie Wolf.
AKA Coyote, whose name is now Tracker, and he led us here to you.
We think the Prairie Wolf will lead us to everybody, no matter what animal they thought Chris said to meet up at.
Sounds good to me. Let's keep following your prairie wolf.
AKA Coyote.
Now this is a rarely seen before moment, a face-off between a venomous prairie rattlesnake and a predatory prairie king snake. Most animals will heed the rattlesnake's warning because they won't want to receive a venomous bite. Oh! Rattlesnake venom doesn't even affect him, making the king snake a deadly predator of the rattlesnake. like he does with all his prey, the king snake swallows the rattlesnake whole. Well, that's nature. Creature pot is down. I forgot. Oh no, everybody's looking for the nearest prairie rattlesnake, and now he's gone. I've got to go find another prairie rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake!
That's what he's thinking too. This snake has the markings of a rattlesnake, and he's making a rattling sound. But look closer. His tail has no rattles. He's just vibrating his tail against the dry grass to make the coyote think twice about trying to eat him.
So he's fooling the coyote. Well, maybe the coyote isn't so smart after all, huh, Martin?
Aviva, you thought it was a rattlesnake too.
Okay, never mind. Are there any other animals that start with prairie?
Let me see. Prairie cat? No. Prairie turtle, prairie toad, prairie snail? No, no, and no. And definitely not prairie monkey. Remember when Jimmy joked about a prairie monkey?
Yeah.
Yow! These prairie monkeys must be rare, maybe even endangered, because there are hardly any trees out here. I wonder how everybody else is doing.
I've got to find another prairie rattlesnake where we're all gonna meet up. Bison! The largest animal of the prairie, weighing over 2 tons. And these animals run in herds in the tens of thousands. I should have picked the bison, also known as prairie buffalo. They're the ones who keep the long grass on the prairie mowed down. Whoa, a bison headbutting battle. Oh, I wish Martin were here. He'd love to see this. I need to get a front row seat for this battle.
I think that sounds like an ooh-ooh of a monkey. And that must be them cracking nuts. There must be a forest full of prairie monkeys over the hill. Huh? Oh! Ah!
Jimmy!
Whoa!
It's a stampede! Run, Jimmy! All aboard! Jump! Whoa!
Home, home on the prairie, where the coyote tirelessly trots. And wherever he goes, the coyote knows all of his favorite spots. Hey, where's he going?
Maybe he's tired.
Does Tracker know something we don't?
Do you feel that?
Oh no! Not an earthquake! First a twister, now this?
Well, it's either an earthquake or a bison stampede!
Run! Okay, I admit it. Coyotes are smart.
We're not gonna be able to outrun them. Any ideas?
Yeah! Jump on!
How do we do that without getting trampled?
I got it. I'll use my MIK robot arm.
Whoa! Okay, Aviva, reel yourself in.
We all met up. Well, it would have been a lot easier if we'd all met up at the prairie rattlesnake.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I thought you said prairie wolf.
I thought you said prairie chicken.
I heard prairie dog.
You never said rattlesnake.
Yeah, I did.
Guys, we've got a bigger problem.
Look what the twister did to my poor Tortuga.
And what is the stampede gonna do to it?
And we'll be swept right past it on the backs of these bison.
I've got an idea. We can use bison power to right the Tortuga, but we'll have to act fast. Activate bison powers! To the Tortuga rescue!
They did it!
Ah! This creature adventure turned out just great.
What?
Hey, we all found each other.
And the Tortuga.
And we met a lot of cool prairie creatures.
And got to be part of one of nature's greatest spectacles, a herd of stampeding bison.
Living free!